you want to try to save an entire culture, well, yes, there is an app for that. And this Asian American Heritage Month, KPIX5's Ryan Yamamoto introduces us to a woman who taught herself to code with the hope of helping a younger generation learn and retain their native language.
Old photos.
I was actually born in a refugee camp in Thailand.
Tell the story.
It was just me, my sister, and my parents in 1979.
How an entire culture found themselves fleeing Vietnam after the fall of Saigon.
So yeah, I'm a first generation Hmong American.
The Hmong are described as people without a nation or state, considered an ethnic group, but not a nationality.
You know, we can't say, that we're from a certain country because, Hmong people didn't have a country. We just occupied Southeast Asia.
After fighting alongside the Americans during the Vietnam War, the Hmong came to the U.S., where an estimated 330,000 live in the country, 96,000 in the state of California. And today, Annie Vang now worries her identity, heritage, and language is slowly disappearing.
When did you start getting the idea that, well, I need to basically save my language?
When I created my app, I really wanted to just use it as kind of like a study guide and a special gift to myself to prove that, yeah, I exist, I'm out there.
That's why she created the app, Hmong Phrases. It translates two Hmong dialects from English and lets the users hear what the language sounds like.
A lot of Hmong words are very simple. They're based on just like consonants, vowels, and then the tone markers at the end.
Annie created the app by teaching herself to code in 2009.
I bought myself an iPhone and I went to the community college and took an advanced certificate in Objective-C to learn iPhone development.
Where she caught the eye of Palo Alto-based Apple, who invited her to their entrepreneur camp for female founders.
I think the most valuable thing that I got from it was the one-on-one time with the Apple engineers.
Today, she is CEO, developer, and marketing director.
Right now, I'm still just a one-woman show.
And if the voice sounds familiar,
you can play sounds. Ja, cha.
So that's your voice on the app?
Yes, it is.
Oh, so you're like the Siri of Hmong.
Yeah, that's me.
And that's her in those old photos where if a picture is worth 1,000 words, imagine the potential value of a simple app.
I would love to see Hmong be more in the mainstream so that, that shared responsibility of sharing the language is not all on me.
And Annie says the best part of her app, it has slowly grown from just Hmong people using the app to people from other cultures. Her goal is to eventually see both Hmong dialects used in sites like Google Translate. So far, only one, and even on the major language websites like Babbel or Duolingo, she would love to see the Hmong language on there too.
And what she said about they don't have a country. So what they do have, even more important, they need to hold on to that.
Yeah, they have to hold on to their culture because they didn't have a written language or a written history. And so everything was told through stories. So without that language, they can't tell those stories.
Generation to generation. All right, Ryan, thanks.